servicemen and women as stakeholders converge at the Lagos State University to discuss urban government and knowledge-driven economy in Lagos State. Plus, Lagos State Police Command deploys CCTV cameras on the 3rd Million Bridge to enhance surveillance and curb criminal activities. Hello and welcome tonight on Nta Lagos Channel 10. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. The news in details. The Lagos State government says the courage and sacrifices of Nigeria's servicemen and women must never be taken for granted, stressing that their welfare and that of their families remains a shared responsibility of government and the society. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, speaking through his deputy, made this known at the 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day Parade and wreath-laying ceremony held in Lagos. S.A. Wamaka has the details.
It's that time of the year, and once again, Nigeria is celebrating its veterans and remembering fallen heroes whose sacrifices continue to keep nation united and safe. In Lagos State, the inspection of the guard by the Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, alongside the gallant parade performance, set the tone for the 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration at the Tafawa Balewa Square. Acknowledging the commitment of the armed forces to national unity and security, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat emphasized the need to prioritize the welfare of the families of fallen heroes as well as veterans who are still alive.
The nation is behind them, and that we are praying for them, and that we will do everything that it takes to always support them. Because they are fighting, they are risking their life to protect all of us, so we must do everything that it takes.
For the chairman of the Nigerian Legion, Lagos State Council, Olawale Wolimo, the government has continued to intensify efforts to improve the welfare of military personnel and widows of fallen heroes, but he noted that more still needs to be done.
It used to be a kind of empowerment arrangement whereby some people will be trained and empowered, and that doesn't make things, the donation of the government or the governor to go around. So the widows themselves told me that they would prefer a situation whereby even if it is once in a year, we will organize a kind of a palliative sharing where everybody will benefit from anything that the government has provided.
The colorful ceremony featured a 21-gun salute, the release of pigeons, and the laying of wreaths in honor of departed heroes. In Lagos, S.A. Onwamaka, NT News.
Meanwhile, the parade faded and the crowd dispersed. Yet, for veterans and the families of fallen heroes, remembrance is not a single day. Defense correspondent Olajide Bello reports on the enduring impact of this year's celebration and the promises that must outlast the applause. The report.
The ceremonies have concluded, but the real story is just beginning.
It's not an easy thing being a widow, taking care, playing the part of both mother and father.
Beyond the spectacle, what does this day truly mean for the veterans, fallen heroes, and families who live with its legacy every day? After the speeches and salutes, a critical question remains: what changes for those who served? For many Nigerian veterans, the days following the Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day bring a familiar quiet. Their homes become informal support networks where camaraderie and shared experience provide a crucial buffer against isolation and neglect.
Life is dynamic, change is constant. We have realized that we're only remembering all those who are passed on and forgetting those who are living. And that's what we made it that is critical. We celebrate those who are alive so that they know that their sweat is not forgotten. And then while we also remember those who are passed on, including those who are injured.
For others, the psychological wounds, the unseen scars of conflict persist long after the parades have ended, requiring support systems that are often stretched thin or inaccessible.
But we still have some of our benefits, the one called group life insurance benefit, which they say it has been hanging with the Ministry of Defense. My husband died going to 10 years now. We have children training, we have to feed, upkeep is there. That money has not been paid.
By the time this program is over, what next, which you have asked, is that there would be additional pool of resources to support families of foreign heroes, families of frontline serving officers. They are serving the nation. They are taking bullets.
Their post-service lives are a continuous testament to duty demanding a national commitment that must endure long after the last wreath is laid. Olajide Bello, NTA News.
Still on security matters, Lagos State Police Command has been repositioned and empowered with the deployment of closed-circuit TV on 3rd Mainland Bridge to effectively carry out surveillance activities and detect criminality on the event 0.8 kilometers bridge. The Commissioner of Police, Olorundabi Jimoh, who conducted journalists round the command and control room of the surveillance camera technology, says the initiative was facilitated by the Minister of Works, David Umahi. Musa Tolia's report.
The of surveillance camera on 3rd Mainland Bridge by the Minister of Works, David Umahi, is complemented by a command and control room where trained police personnel monitor movements and activities on the bridge. Commissioner of Police Olorundabi Jimoh says for every 100 meters on the 3rd Mainland Bridge, there is a fiber-to-pole camera technology that makes it easy to zoom to details and alert the police command when the need arises.
It equally strengthens our capacity to be able to protect life and property much more, in the sense that in the past, you see instances where people want to talk into the water on the 3rd Mainland Bridge. The camera can pick on time, and the intervention team can quickly move in swiftly on time to rescue such individuals.
CP Jimoh says the Lagos State Security Trust Fund and Works Minister also donated operational vehicles already deployed inwards and outwards the bridge. A patrol boat from the Works Minister and the construction of a jetty complement police security architecture on Lagos Lagoon.
This is the 5th control room in Lagos. In case of any crime that's committed and those who commit the crime want to get away, the camera can zoom, it can take images, it can take picture that will be uploaded to us and will be circulated, and promptly we'll be able to apprehend the offender. Virtually all data extending to a lot of locations in VI, equally in Ikoyi, and equally further than that are captured on that camera. So in crime prevention and control, this is superb. And I think this is the first time in the country that we have this facility. And that is why I'm still underscoring our appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Works, His Excellency, Engineer David Umahi, for finding Lagos worthy of this facility.
He reassured residents that security of lives and property remains on front burner, while saying that there is now a real-time detection and response to crime and traffic situation on 3rd Mainland Bridge. In Lagos, Musa Tolia, NTA News.
Away from security matters, traditional rulers, political leaders and academics converged as the Lagos State University Ojo for the 2026 Distinguished Personalities Lecture Series, where they examine strategies for improving urban governance and building a knowledge-driven economy in Lagos State. The lecture themed Urban Governance and the Knowledge Economy, Strengthening Institutions for a 21st Century Lagos, focus on how stronger institutions, education and innovation can enhance governance and promote sustainable development in the state. Our correspondent report. The event came with a strong call for knowledge sharing, collaboration, and institutional strengthening as stakeholders discuss the future of urban governance in Lagos State. Speaking at the lecture, His Royal Majesty Oba Abdulwasiu Omogbolawon Lawal Abishogun II, the Oniru of Iro Kingdom, emphasized the need for closer interaction between research and governance, noting that academic work must address real societal challenges.
Governance in the 21st century is no longer about building perfect systems. It is about building institutions, as have been supported by the Honorary Council in the last 5 years. The greatest risk for cities like Lagos has never been changed. It has always been rigidity. Cities do not succeed because they avoid pressure. They succeed because they learn faster than pressure accumulates.
Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, Professor Ibiyemi Olatunji Bello, described the lecture theme as timely and strategic, stressing that modern prosperity is no longer driven mainly by natural resources or physical labor, but by ideas, innovation, information, and intellectual capital.
Cities that thrive in the 21st century are those that invest in education, embrace technology, foster entrepreneurship, and create enabling environments where knowledge can flourish and translate into tangible solutions.
All we do in the university system is to look for knowledge and get it from wherever, and we prize knowledge so much. Wale Soyinka and Nta Ch10 didn't have master's degree, talk less PhD, but they became professors and they became global figures. So we love knowledge, and we do not pretend that we only, because we teach, are custodians of knowledge.
Political leaders and representatives of various organizations also delivered goodwill messages, all emphasizing the importance of effective governance, strong institutions, and inclusive community development across Lagos State. In Lagos, you are live on Nta Lagos Channel 10. Now let's take a break. After the short timeout, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Step into the world of Shanghai Palette, the heartbeat of Nigeria's palette landscape, where creativity and precision unite from the very beginning. In Shanghai, the global journey begins with our meticulously designed plastic palette and flawlessly crafted palette. Every palette is a masterpiece, crafted with precision by our dedicated technicians at Shanghai, where precision is not just a standard but a way of life. Shanghai Palette, the choice of artisans and professionals across Nigeria, promising excellence that is 100% sourced and proudly produced right here in Nigeria. Choose Shanghai product where precision meets pride. At Shanghai, our commitment echoes in every product, promising you excellence that is 100% sourced. Choose Shanghai product where precision meets pride. Proudly Nigeria, Shanghai Palette, where quality meets the spirit of craftsmanship. Elevate your palette experience.
Proudly Nigeria.
You're welcome back. You are still watching Nta Lagos Channel 10 News. On a sad note, the member representing Oshodi Isolo Federal Constituency 2 at the National Assembly, Honorable Okejo Onwakalisi, has paid glowing tribute to the late Iche Okochukwu Marcel Ezeonuando, describing him as an accomplished businessman and a community pillar whose legacy of service and integrity we endure. Honorable Onuakalusi stated this during a condolence visit to the widow and family of the deceased as preparations intensify for his burial in his country home in Adasi, Enu, Anambra State. The lawmaker urged the family to find comfort in the remarkable achievement and positive impact of the late Iche, noting that his good works would continue to speak long after his passing. He commended the late Eze Onondu for his contributions to community development, entrepreneurship, and peaceful coexistence, describing his death as a significant loss to Anambra State and the wider Nigerian society. Meanwhile, wake-up activities for the late Iche Okwechukwu Masel Ezeonu are ongoing at Akwanko village, Adaze, while the funeral mass is scheduled to hold tomorrow at St. Dominic Catholic Church, Adaze, Anambra State, followed by interment at his family compound. And that concludes the English segment of the news tonight, as Adewumi Opatoye is standing by for the news translation in Yoruba. Thanks for staying with us. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. Good evening to you.